Hello everyone, I'm Larry Satchwell, and this is what happened last week, February 2nd through February 8th in my life. Started off with the week with General Lee looking at his shadow. The deers have been coming every night. I added a little maple syrup this time instead of the usual vanilla or almond extract, and just a little more. Karen makes the best cooked apples, and we had some on waffles the night before. There were some under and they got pushed out, but this is one of my favorite Dutch babies. Early morning chores here, everybody getting fed. And more deer. I've really been enjoying the two cameras I have out there. And it gets busy like this every night. I think this is a mother and her last year's fawn. Young buck here coming to eat. In last week's video, I had that domestic rabbit that was in the video a couple of nights.
Well,
so
no
I tried
rabbit,
to trap it.
but a very frightened raccoon.
And unfortunately, all week I just caught raccoons and possums and haven't seen the rabbits, so I'm going to give up on that. It's either moved on or met its demise. It is so warm, the fish are so active. I'm still feeding them cold water food, but they are active every day. Here are those same deer. They don't seem to be bothered by me at all. They were there last week, but I was able to catch them jumping the fence this week, and I just love the way they do it. It's just so effortless. And I caught Goldie going to the rest at night. This was evening chores. That's where they've been spending the night. We have two sets of chickens. These are the older ones that are really mean, and these are the younger ones that are just starting to lay eggs. Good thing with the price of eggs right now. And once again, a busy night at the feeders. Raccoons, possums, and deers. That's the moment he stepped on the trap. And that's the moment he was released. Truck season's still going full swing. We've had beautiful weather for it. Unfortunately, next week is supposed to be rainy every day. You may be getting tired of the deer videos, but I never get tired of watching them. Here's that raccoon that snapped the trap.
Sorry, you weren't the target.
There. Sometimes don't know which direction to go out. And this was the same morning on the other side of the woods.
You barely fit in there, don't you? Sorry. That wasn't meant for you.
I really felt sorry for him, cramped in there all night like that. And he was probably a little stiff. Here's an eastern towhee. I love these birds. I think they're so pretty. They show their white tail when they fly. You can see them flashing that white tail. They very rarely come to the bird feeders. They're usually ground feeders. And more deer. It got really foggy that night. Not so in Texas. Beautiful cardinal at Lauren Jake's house. This is the next morning. The fog was still there. Really pretty sitting on the ground up in the woods. And we got a little rain that night, less than a half an inch. Spent a couple hours making these hearts. They really came out well. Sprayed them with shellac. I didn't realize how many I made until I started spraying them all. There's a video on this. And another crowded night. This raccoon, they all got spooked by something, and I'm not sure what. The possum may have hissed at the deer. These are sandhill cranes. You can hear them coming for miles. This is at the track practice. They come at this time of year every year. Another rainy night in Georgia. This is that doe, and I think it's her baby. A black-crested titmouse. They live in Texas. Saturday we had a great day. Started off by feeding the fish and then went down and did chores and found this in the woods.
Sorry, this wasn't for you.
I'm not going to set the trap anymore. He didn't know where to go, and I was afraid he was going to chase me. Ian's soccer game. He had a great game. He had 2 of them. He scored in the first one. And here is Jacob working with saws, and I love to see the safety glasses. And Kate has mastered the bike. Finally, this is the first day ever she was able to pedal and keep her balance. And then they played a little dress up.
Okay. What are you saying, Granny?
You're gonna eat some peas?
What? Okay.
And Goldie and Mildred still doing well. I love Julia's giggle, and I don't know where they learned to be such good grannies. Every week I get one of these in my mailbox. I'm going to share it with you. If you like this kind of content, I do gardening, woodworking, bird feeding, making bird feeders, and reviews. Please like, share with your friends, and leave a comment. I try to answer all of them. Some of them land in my spam box and I don't see them for a while. Thanks for watching.